Hi, I'm Venus and I own the blog page 𝓕𝓡𝓚. I created the blog page because I want to share my journey with everyone, my journey towards freedom of all sorts. Kasi we have our own dreams, but ultimately they are all towards freedom of some form, like financial freedom or freedom from anxiety or from prejudice or being prejudiced, etc. So I decided to make this video because I realized that the first step in achieving any kind of freedom is to choose and willingly be out of our comfort zones. Logical lang naman kasi if we're wanting something that will liberate us somehow, ibig sabihin nun, it is something that's out of our current reach, but is something that's out there up for grabs if we are willing to go for it. So making this video for me is being out of my comfort zone. As mga nakakilala sa akin, I really associate with just a handful of people. Maybe because the nature of my job as well, I work from home even before the pandemic. So maybe that's one of the reasons. And although I feel like I have a lot of stuff to share, knowledge-wise, I almost always have a reason to not be out there. Sabi nga, practice what you preach. So yeah, that's why you're watching this video. Anyway, bakit nga ba mahirap i-take ang first step, which is to be out of our comfort zone? Bukod sa, yeah, it's uncomfortable. I think, yeah, I was pondering upon this and found or listed about, yeah, three reasons. Una sa lahat, I think we're all afraid of failure, or naturally we're hesitant because we're afraid to fail. I think we're always thinking ahead of ourselves. Malagi tayong may tanong na, what if it fails? Nakakahiya, sino ba naman ako, etc., etc., etc. But let's remind ourselves that the only true failure in life is when you do not try at all. Diba? Also, another reason I think is that we also avoid uncertainties. And as humans, I think it's sort of innate in us to require certainty of some level kasi part ng survival. But let's remind ourselves that embracing uncertainties and finding out is always better than later answering the question, what if? Sabi nga, ang mas matinding regret sa buhay ay yung mga hindi nagawa rather than yung mga nangyari and you learn from. Also, another reason I think is that we're also afraid or we avoid being vulnerable. Like looking for certainty of some level, I think it's almost natural for us to not want to be vulnerable kasi nung unang panahon, life is about survival of the fittest. And also, we're born with egos of different sizes. Kaya ayaw nating nakikita ng iba yung vulnerable or weak side natin. And if we go out of our comfort zone, it increases the chances of our weak side being exposed to the madlang people. So yeah, but sabi nga nila, being vulnerable is actually not a measure of or a sign of weakness, but rather a measure of courage. Yeah. So I think those are the main or basic reasons why we're sometimes reluctant to take the first step or be out of our comfort zones. Siguro what we can all do is to believe and encourage one another that it is never as scary as it looks. Gagawa lang naman ng video, mag-vlog lang naman, or maybe for other people, it's something bigger, maybe getting out of a unhealthy relationship or quitting a job that's making them more depressed. it's actually not as scary or as bad as it may seem initially. And also, I think we're always stronger and more capable than what we think. Being afraid or reluctant is fine. This is actually a good idea to embrace it and acknowledge it, but go do it anyway. If it serves your purpose, go do it. Is it Nike? Logo ba nila yun or motto ba nila yun? Just do it. If it helps you move an inch closer to your freedom, yeah, go do it, diba? And also, what's worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is that we learn, we learn forward, and become even stronger. Yeah. So that's it for now. Enjoy the rest of your day, and may the weekend bring you closer to your own personal freedom. Bye.